Okay, good. Good afternoon, good evening, Ambazonians in the international community. Today is the another day we'll have a discussion on Ambazonian issues with the president, Dr. Samuel Ikomisako. Today's topic I'm going to talk about first is the Ambazonian Revolution, the progress we have made this far. Dear Ambazonians and the international community, we extend a 21-gun salute to our valiant restoration forces. We were in a tipping best moment in 2021 when we got credible intelligence that La République du Cameroon was contemplating throwing in the towel and meeting us at the negotiation table. Unbeknown to us, the coup plotters came in and encouraged them to hold back. It took this IG over 6 months to get back on track. The lead coup plotter, the former communications secretary, was replaced alongside others who went with him. A new modus operandi was refashioned for the communications department, ABC Amba TV, and the interim government. Gradually, we picked up speed and hit the road running. Today, ABC Amba TV and IG are waxing stronger. Proof of this, the colonial mayor of Mbengwi, like others, lamented that ABC Amba TV was brainwashing the people within his municipality, etc. As one man of God used to say, better is not good enough. The best is yet to come. We will keep improving as the days go by until we reach Boya. During the president's end of year speech, he promised Ambazonians that 2023 will be a year of acceleration. Everyone can testify to this. Hitherto, counties like Kupe Manunguba, Menchum, Meme, etc., have been in the news recently. La République du Cameroon military strategists were heard complaining that they thought it was over. Normalcy was returning, but things are happening all over against their expectations. More will come as we begin the county and LGA draft tour. We urge and implore all Ambazonians to draft their counties and redeem their federal government draft pledges if they have not yet done so. Only ground action will bring the enemy to the table. Fellow Ambazonians, we all learnt of the passing into eternity of John Frundi. No one would deny his courage in leading the Social Democratic Front that was founded to redress the Southern Cameroon's problem. Unfortunately for the late chairman, during his years at the helm, he used the party overtly against the Southern Cameroon's cause. We won't forget that he recently urged Biya to instruct the White House to arrest the Ambazonian leaders to be renditioned in Cameroon, and as he put it, to face the full arm of the law. This line of thinking is shocking to have come from a man who carried himself as the representative of the people of Southern Cameroons. Further, he ought to have known that the United States of America or European countries are not banana republics like La République du Cameroon, where the rule of law is non-existent. The late chairman did not just end at advising La République du Cameroon to abduct our leaders, but also that if extradition fails, the Biya junta should go after our leaders' family members. Worst of all, the late chairman celebrated the abduction of our leaders in Nigeria and their extraordinary rendition to Cameroon. How could a man whom the people protected with their bare bodies turn against the very people? History should remember him as a man who joined enemy forces to slaughter the same people who had protected him. To the people of Ambazonia, John Frundi does not deserve the honors of a hero, dead or alive. Those who plan to honor his corpse as such are provoking the victims and the families of the 50,000 plus who have been killed by his associate, Paul Biya, in Etudi. We must not allow his remains to be exploited by our oppressors, La République du Cameroon, in a propaganda show to deceive stakeholders that normalcy has returned in Ambazonia, or that Ambazonians are mourning a one Cameroon hero. We will not be deceived. Ahmadou Ahidjo, who fought for La République du Cameroon independence, reigned for over 2 decades as head of state, and gave Paul Biya power on a golden platter, was never given a burial, let alone heroic, in his hometown Garoua. Therefore, La République du Cameroon's sudden attraction to the mortal remains of Nijon Frundi, to be clothed in green, red, and yellow and paraded in the streets of Baba too, raises suspicion and reeks of desperation. The interim government has therefore declared that the corpse of Frundi, persona non grata, in Amazonia. We call on our ARF from all 13 counties to work actively for a total boycott of any funeral ceremony in honor of this traitor. The IG hereby declares Thursday, July 27th through Saturday, July 29th, a complete lockdown of Ambazonia. We reserve the right to make adjustment if we suspect any attempt by the colonizers or by the organizers to bypass our announced date. Anyone who violates this lockdown will surely incur the wrath of the people who consider this politicized funeral a provocation. Fellow Ambazonians, despite the challenges we had faced with coup plotters, blacklegs, and fifth columnists, we are waxing stronger. The IG is at its finest moment now as we strive to maintain the momentum on the home front. We fought extra hard and killed the referendum project engineered by La République du Cameroon to kill our full restoration project using coup plotters as their marketing agents. We have brought a majority of the ARF together, and we won't relent in making sure that more and more come on board. When we are together, we are stronger. The devastating popcorn detonated in Bamising a few days ago has sent a chill up the spine of La République du Cameroon. They thought Ngokitunja was going to be the country where normalcy was fast returning. We countered that diabolic genocidal plan there. We are always a step ahead of them. On the controversial notion of unity and collaboration, we want to reiterate to Ambazonians that we are at war. What we need is more logistics to win the war. In line with this, we urge and implore well-meaning Amazonians to join the counties and LGAs to get so we can get the job done sooner than later. Furthermore, and we have said this before, Amazonia is not an ethnic group or regions in La République du Cameroon. We were a self-governing entity from 1954 to 1968, when Ahmadou Ahidjo forcefully dissolved our government led by Prime Minister Augustin Ngomjua. Fast forward to 2017, we restored that government. It's on this basis that the IG exists and is ready to meet La République du Cameroon on the table as two countries of equal status, as espoused by United Nations General Assembly Resolution 1608 of April 21st, 1961. We cannot afford to reduce our country that has an international personality into a group or like opposition parties in La République du Cameroon. We know we have defeated La République du Cameroon. This continuous massacre of our people is proof of their desperation. If you can defeat our forces in the battleground, why then do you massacre our innocent civilians, burning our villages and settlements, thus inflicting so much pain on our peaceful population? This is the mindset of a defeated and frustrated army, La République du Cameroon. The genocidal and scorched earth mindset. Most recent are the massacres and atrocities in Boyo, Kejumkeku, Big Babanki, and Ikona. Our people should remain eternally vigilant and be careful as they go about their daily activities. Once there is a confrontation between the enemy and the ARF, let our people move to safe areas to avoid massacres like those we mentioned above. Times are tough and rough, but we will triumph. And to our traditional rulers, they should know that they are the custodians of our traditional values. They are not politicians. Whether Cameroon is divided or not is none of their business. We should avoid being used by the CPDM, our cultic elite, to kill our people. Our villages existed before Cameroon became an entity. These days, citizenship is also by choice. If they have chosen Cameroon over Ambazonia, no qualms. In other words, if they love Cameroon more than they love their people, then they can move to Yaoundé and settle there. In the face of all this, I implore Ambazonians to remain resilient as we have always been. We are not leaving any stone unturned, both at home, at the home front, and in the diaspora. We need all Ambazonians and well-wishers to join hands to draw this revolution to a close sooner, so we can all be in Boya. Viva Ambazonia. May God bless our beautiful country.